This has nothing to do with you.
I made Su Young a promise the same as you.
This is the business of China.
Well, for your information, I'm part Chinese now.
Jackie Chan's making a big return with some exciting sequels. New Police Story 2 is set to drop in 2025, along with Project P, and we can't forget about Karate Kid 6, which is also slated for release this year. But of course, the most anticipated of them all is Rush Hour 4, which is currently in post-production. Fans have been buzzing about this one for years, wondering if it would ever happen. The Rush Hour trilogy, which brought tons of laughs with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker from 1998 to 2007, had everyone hooked on the buddy cop dynamic between Tucker's Detective James Carter and Chan's Detective Inspector Lee. The duo tackled villains across the globe, delivering comedy gold while grossing nearly $850 million at the global box office. Even though the films had mixed reviews, they're still loved by fans who are eagerly waiting to see if the saga will continue with a new chapter. So, let's dive into all the details we know so far. It's been over 17 years since Rush Hour 3 hit theaters, and fans have been hoping for Rush Hour 4 ever since. Despite all the rumors and online chatter, there's still no official word of the fourth installment of the beloved comedy action series. But don't completely lose hope just yet, because there's still some potential for it to happen in the future. In August 2024, The Hollywood Reporter revealed that Warner Brothers, the distributor behind the original trilogy, allowed another studio to license the rights to Rush Hour 4 a few years ago. Veteran executive Tarek Ben Ammar secured the rights under his Eagle Pictures banner and has been working with potential partners to bring the film to life. Arthur Sarkisian, who produced the original Rush Hour films, is still involved and is set to produce the fourth movie with Eagle Pictures. One big question mark surrounding Rush Hour 4 is the involvement of director Brent Ratner. While Ratner has expressed interest in returning to the franchise for years, his past is causing some hurdles. Multiple allegations of sexual assault against Ratner from 2017 have made it difficult for him to secure backing from studios like Paramount and Sony. Ben Ammar's representative has even denied any connection between Ratner and the fourth film, which makes his involvement seem unlikely at this point. So, without Ratner, the movie is still in limbo with no official green light or release date. If Rush Hour 4 does eventually get the green light, don't expect it to be in theaters anytime soon. Given the scale of the production and the amount of work needed to bring the film together, it could take a couple of years before it's ready for release. Realistically, fans shouldn't expect to see Rush Hour 4 until at least 2027 or 2028, even if everything goes smoothly during the production process. The good news for fans is that both Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, who play the iconic Detective Lee and Detective Carter, have expressed interest in returning to their roles. In April 2019, Tucker posted a photo on Instagram with Chan, both of them holding up four fingers, which seemed like a subtle hint that they were all ready to return for a fourth film. Tucker also teased fans during an appearance on the Winging It podcast in February 2019, saying that they were working on the script and trying to get production started. Both he and Chan were eager to make it happen, and the studio was also on board. Even Jackie Chan has been vocal about Rush Hour 4. During an appearance at the 2022 Red Sea Film Festival, Chan revealed that he was in talks to make the movie, saying, "We're talking about Part 4 right now." However, he didn't confirm whether Ratner would be returning as director, leaving fans guessing about the film's direction. While Rush Hour 4 has not been officially confirmed yet, both Chan and Tucker's willingness to return gives fans hope. And it's not just Hollywood stars who are interested in joining the franchise. In 2017, Bollywood icon Shah Rukh Khan expressed interest in appearing in Rush Hour 4 if given the chance. He even suggested that the film shoot in India, adding an international flavor to the already globe-trotting series. He mentioned that he'd be happy to play any role in the film, whether acting or producing, and emphasized how exciting it would be to bring the franchise to India. That would definitely add a fresh twist to the story, considering the series has previously filmed in places like China, France, and the UK. The idea of a Rush Hour 4 has evolved over the years. Back in 2007, after the success of Rush Hour 3, producer Arthur Sarkisian was optimistic about making another movie soon after. He even had a rough idea of where the story could go, suggesting that the fourth film could take place in Moscow. However, there were concerns about waiting too long to make the movie, as both Chan and Tucker were aging, and Sarkisian was keen on getting it done without waiting another 6 years like they did between the second and third films. If Rush Hour 4 were to be made today, the story would likely have to adapt to the fact that Lee and Carter are older. They could be in higher leadership positions in their respective police departments, possibly even working together again in a similar unit. The film might also explore their personal lives more, with the two characters potentially having families of their own. With the time that has passed since Rush Hour 3, the plot could revolve around a new threat that brings them back together. Whatever direction it takes, the movie would likely focus on the same dynamic that made the original trilogy so beloved: the chemistry between Chan's martial arts expert and Tucker's fast-talking cop. Jackie Chan has a lot going on beyond just the potential Rush Hour 4. He's been busy with several exciting projects that promise to showcase his iconic martial arts talent in new ways. One such project is A Legend, a martial fantasy adventure where Chan plays an archaeologist on a quest to uncover the truth behind his dreams. Directed by Stanley Tong, this movie will mark the 10th collaboration between the two. The film is being marketed as a sequel to The Myth, also directed by Tong, though the exact connection between the two films remains unclear. Another big project on Chan's horizon is Karate Kid Legends, set for release in 2025. The film will see Chan reprise his role as Mr. Han, the kung fu master he portrayed in the 2010 remake of The Karate Kid. He'll be joined by Ralph Macchio, who will once again embody Daniel LaRusso. This new installment will continue the legacy of martial arts mentorship and rivalry in a fresh setting, though it won't be directly tied to the popular Netflix series Cobra Kai, as stated by creator John Hurwitz. The film, originally scheduled for June 2024, was delayed to December due to the writers and actors strikes. In addition, Chan is gearing up for New Police Story 2, a sequel to the 2004 reboot of the Police Story franchise. Directed by longtime collaborator Nicholas Tse, the film is expected to be released in 2025. Chan's return as Chief Inspector Chan will be a thrilling callback to one of his most beloved roles. Finally, Chan's Project P, also known as Panda Plan, is currently in post-production. In this action comedy, Chan will play a fictionalized version of himself on a high-stakes rescue mission, adding a fun meta twist to his career. These diverse projects show that Jackie Chan is not slowing down and continues to find new ways to entertain and surprise his fans. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.